Hello, good morning, family. I want to welcome you all to today's Inspirational Vitamin, and this comes from Exodus chapter 3. And I'm going to read to you starting off, and this is Moses with the burning bush. And it's really long actually. It's chapter 3 and chapter 4 when God is calling Moses. And I'm going to pick up in verse 7. And it's where the Lord said, I've indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I've heard them crying out because of their slave drivers, and I'm concerned about their suffering. So I've come down to rescue them from the hand of the Egyptians and to bring them up out of that land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey, the home of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. And now the cry of the Israelites has reached me, and I've seen the way the Egyptians are oppressing them. So now, go. I'm sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. Moses responds to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? And God said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. And then he goes on, and there's a lot of back and forth between Moses and God in chapters 3 and chapter 4, where Moses is saying, well, what about this? Or what if this happens? Or who should I say sent me? And just all these different things. And I'm a man of slow tongue, slow speech. And God just repeatedly, time and time again, is just saying, go, and giving him counters to all of his doubts. And the amazing thing about God is that he is always looking to deliver us. He's looking to deliver us from whatever it is that wants to keep us captive, whether that be sin or whether that be anxiety, faithlessness, pride, arrogance, addiction, low self-esteem. He wants to deliver us from all those things. And so many times we allow our doubts to try to remove the deliverance. And so I just want to encourage you today, do not let your doubts overcome God's deliverance. Was Moses slow of speech? Probably. Was there reason to potentially doubt? Probably. But the thing is, God was prepared to deliver. God was prepared to put his muscle behind Moses, but he didn't readily embrace that. And I want to encourage us to embrace it, to allow God to be our muscle, to allow God to do whatever his plan is. And don't get so caught up in the reasons why the deliverance shouldn't happen or how the deliverance may not happen. But let's focus on, man, it's tremendous amount of patience on God's part with this. It did say he got angry with him later on in chapter 4, but God shows a tremendous amount of patience until Moses had the faith that God was with him and that God would truly do what he was saying that he would do. And God does that with us as well. So as we move forward, as you face these different challenges that you will no doubt face, let's just remember the deliverance God promises to us in so many different areas. And let's not allow our faithlessness or our doubt to hold us back from, or hold God back from doing what it is that he plans to do. That's your inspirational vitamin for today. And if you can in your spare time, go ahead and read the entire chapter 3 and chapter 4, and just see how God handles Moses and how he deals with his insecurities and his faithlessness. And he puts things in place to help build his faith. He does the same thing for us. Love you guys. Have a great weekend.